In this video that you're going to watch, I'm going to demonstrate a very, very dynamic and sensational way to get your fitness up to a very high level. And I'm grateful to the Australian Army, especially the 5th Battalion Royal Australian Regiment, because they taught me how to walk medium distance, long distance, very long distances. And over the last 50 years, I've been using the techniques I've learned from the Australian Army. And I can tell you that at the age of 19, before we went to Vietnam, the colonel in charge, he put 800 men, the whole entire battalion, and we had to walk, jog, run 100 kilometers in 24 hours. We did 100 kilometers from the Sydney to the Blue Mountains. And it was one of the toughest walks I've ever done, but I did it. And I finished in the top 50. So from there, I learned the importance of proper exercise and proper posture when you're exercising. So over the years, I've improved the capacity to increase fitness, even though when you get into old age. I'm about to turn 74 this month, and I'm going to show you an exercise that's kept me going for a long, long time. And the key with this, it doesn't matter what level of fitness you're at now. It doesn't matter whether you're fat, whether you're overweight, it doesn't matter. You start with 1 kilometer. So in other words, you go in a park, don't walk on the road, don't walk on the main street, because that's not good for the pollution aspect. Find a park. Where we are, we're very blessed. We've got 78 hectares of very clean reserve, about 300 meters from our house, and that's where we walk. Now, so there you go. You go out there, you mark a kilometer, right? If you're fitter, you can do 2 kilometers, but let's start with 1 kilometer. So when you start, one of the best things you've got to do is you've got to find yourself a pair of very good walking shoes. I've checked all the different brands, and my favorite now is New Balance. That's the one I use, right? It's a really good pair of shoes, quite good value for the money. Okay, so pick a kilometer, pick it, walk it out. Okay, so then at the point you start, you put your hands like this, right? And you do what I call a power walk. You don't walk like Sunday afternoon picnic, you power walk. You start your 1 kilometer this way, walking like this, pumping like that, and of course you're walking at the same time, like that. Now you're walking like that, full power walk for 30 steps. You count 30 steps. On the 30th step, I'm going to show you what we do. At that point of the 30th steps, I show you how to lift your legs in a certain way and do 10 repetitions. And I'm going to show it to you like this. Okay, left, right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, all the way through till 10. You do 10. In other words, you lift your legs 10 times, right? Right up to here, like that. That's very important. Don't lift your legs to here. Lift it right up like that. Okay? If you're fat, okay, lift it as much as you can, but push it as hard as you can up there, okay? Now, and then you do another 30 steps, and then you do 10 of those again, right? So therefore, there's a formula. Every 30 steps, you pump your left leg and your right leg 10 times. So you will do quite a bit. So over the course of a kilometer, you will be pumping your legs quite a bit. Now, when you've done the full kilometer and every 30 steps you've done that, you then turn around, you still power walk, but this time you don't lift your legs. You power back to where you were before. So you work from there to your destination 1 kilometer away. Every 30 steps, you do the pump, and you keep going. Now, you do this for about a month, okay? At that point, you get a lot fitter, and then you push the distance to 2 kilometers. At the 2 kilometer mark, you still walk 30 steps, power walk, pumping the leg, pump like that. Okay, power walk, just push it hard. and every 30 steps you do the 10. Now you do that for 1 week, every day for 1 week. Then the second week, you still do 2 kilometers, you do the 30 steps, but this time you push your legs up like that 11 times. So, and you do this every single week. You increase the repetition of that pump like that from 10 to 11 to 12 to 13, every day, 1 repetition until you get to 30 repetitions. So in other words, ultimately, you will have power walked 2 kilometers. Every 30 steps, you will have done 30 repetitions. And at the end of the 30 repetitions, you do the keep power walking. Once you do that, you're going to find that your fitness, your level, your pulse of your heart is going to be a lot slower. You're going to feel a lot more energetic, because when you do this, you pump your legs like that. That is the pump for your heart, right? Now, I've managed to keep my waist at 37 inches or below for the last 50 years doing this exercise. It's a very, very powerful exercise. It sounds simple, but it's not. So do this and feed me back information on how good you feel. Thank you very much.